Yeah, it's Tuesday.
It's Trek Tuesday. We're reviewing.
Star Trek Insurrection and Nemesis.
Insurrection is...
That's the immortality one.
Yeah, it's not It's definitely a very good movie. I never remember it when I'm making a list of top however many. And I don't know if that's for any reason other than it's the one I've seen probably, well, with the exception of Nemesis, the least.
Huh?
Yeah, I haven't seen it much.
Oh.
But it is a fantastic movie. It's towards the end of the group's...
I think it's when they started using a little bit more of a CGI.
Definitely.
They still could have probably swung the Enterprise E model around for doing various things and whatnot, made it look that way, but I think there was a fair bit of actual CGI. I don't think the explosion of the Sona ship, the fire that went through space, was actual fire amongst the models. I think that was all added in, whatever.
Probably. It was definitely a more mature film than the rest.
Despite the fact that everyone was age regressing?
Hey. Yeah, it's one of those movies that is very deep and asks definitely a very hard question.
Well, ask a couple hard questions.
Yeah.
The one is, what would you do to live forever? Which actually was in Generations at the end. Who wants to live forever?
True.
Foreshadowing. But technically, it's always foreshadowing. Who wants to live forever? Well, technically, you do as the Borg.
True.
I mean, technically, you're not literally immortal, but you are foreverly regenerating as...
Yeah.
You know, you literally can be destroyed. You can kill Borg.
But the hard question I was thinking of for the Admiral is, and it's in the trailer, how many people does it take before it's a bad thing?
Before it's wrong. I like how he says that. How many people does it take before it's wrong?
It's only 600 people.
1,000? 100,000? 1,000,000? And then there's always the little life lesson of, hold on to the moment. Yeah. Because a moment can last an eternity. And that happens in real life. People notice that when there's something depressing or catastrophic happening, it's the adrenaline, technically, that slows down your brain. You can, slowly move through things.
Yeah.
You think you're moving through things faster than typical, but...
And you notice everything.
But this Insurrection was showing that you could do it in a peaceful setting, in a meditation style.
Yeah. That would be a good trick to learn.
Mm.
Really don't know what more to say about it.
Now, Nemesis, which is dark!
So freaking dark.
On top of the lighting.
Yeah, in every way it's dark.
Yeah, I mean, understand with the Remans, I like the Romulan lore that comes out of it.
Oh, definitely. The Romulan lore and the Picard lore. Because we didn't quite know everything about him before.
It did. He talked a lot about it. You watch Nemesis, and then you watch pretty much most of Next Generation.
Yeah.
Now, if you watch Nemesis again, you'd be kind of understanding. He's got a couple genetic disorders in him that may or may not have whatever.
Yeah. It is a very final movie in a lot of ways. It ends storylines.
That actually spawns more.
Well, it does, yeah.
Because technically Data, according to Star Trek Online, Data is not dead.
Right.
Because his consciousness, it had to fully manifest inside B4.
Right.
So that I did not realize that when I first started playing Star Trek Online.
Okay.
I thought it was like, wait, Data became captain of the Enterprise E after Picard became an ambassador? What? Data's dead. Oh, and then I went back and read in one of the more popular Apocrypha books that that Data's downloaded brain stuff actually.
Yeah, probably had to rewrite a bit of B4 to make the brain work.
Well, it hyper sped up what he was doing.
Yeah,
and I love Denatra. She just comes flying in. She's just like, "We got your back." Zippy zip zip. Oh, no, we're out of thing. I'm like, you are like flippant, woman. She's like, oh. I'm like, your ship came in real fast and went down real fast. God damn, the scimitar! That thing is loaded!
The scimitar is just an amazing ship.
Yeah, but the whole darkness that it's, what would your... It brings up the evil twin. It's the mirror universe sort of thing that Next Generation never got.
True.
Except it's not mirror universe, and it's basically what would Picard's evil twin be? It's Shinzon.
Yeah. And it's scary.
Yeah.
Picard's evil twin is one scary dude.
And the fact that we learned about Remans.
Yeah. Remans, I don't know. I don't like Remans because they're just ugly.
They look like bats.
Yeah. But they're definitely lore intensive.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, and at the beginning of the movie, it absolutely shows we know nothing about them. We know nothing about the Romulans.
Yeah.
You watch The Next Generation, you always get like, ooh, the Romulans. And in the beginning of Generations, you see like the dead Romulans, and they're like, Worf's like, Romulans. And that's the joke. He's always looking for the Romulans because he's damn paranoid about them. And then it's just like, at the beginning of First Contact, it's like, well, we're out patrolling the Romulan border in case the Romulans try to take advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
And
the Romulans have always kind of been this, I guess, closet threat.
And
they're there, but we don't actually have to worry about them.
And then they got their due in Deep Space Nine. It's a fake. I highly talk about all these movies.
Yeah. God, all of them are good. Like every Next Generation movie and almost every original series movie is excellent. The ones that aren't one.
3's cool because it does that trilogy thing, like I said. 2, 3, and 4 are kind of a trilogy. The death of Spock, the death of the Enterprise, and the rebirth of both. 5. So anyways, we'll catch you next week. I don't know. Maybe we can do something about Star Trek Online, or we just talk about Star Trek lore in general. Find something on Memory Alpha.
Or 2009.
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to watch that one again. It's been a while since I've seen that one.
Oh, poor us.
I know. Anyways.
We'll pull through.
Anyways.
Bye.
It's very at the end. Who wants to live forever?
Yeah.
And, it's like, what would you, and Soren, what would he give up to live forever? He